Welcome to this episode of Outside the Softbox, and today we're going to talk about pricing, and the reason we're here is because pricing is foundational to everything you're going to do in your business. Hey guys, Sal Cincotta here, and today we're going to talk about pricing. And pricing, no matter where I go, is a hot topic among photographers because ultimately it's foundational to everything you're going to do within your business. I mean, I'm not kidding you. If you're starting your business off and you want to start off on the wrong foot, get your pricing wrong. And so you have to spend the time and energy to get your pricing right. And I understand when you're starting off, you don't know where to price yourself. And even the experienced studios, even they have trouble figuring out where their prices should move over the years. It's not always up. I mean, sometimes you just have to adjust your pricing. I'm not saying we compete on pricing, but we have to build our a la carte pricing list in such a way that it discourages clients from just coming in and buying one or two pictures. And I have a little saying when I'm on tour and I'm talking to my audiences, we have to punish bad behavior. And if our clients come in and buy off the a la carte menu, meaning they come in and buy one or two pictures, that is the definition of bad behavior. And so you want to drive your clients towards a package-based system. And the reason for that is it's going to allow you to predict or forecast what your sales are going to look like. Think about it. If you have 10 shoots, and you have no packages, and you just let clients do whatever they want within your framework, one client could spend $50, another client could spend $1,000. And that becomes a very difficult way to run your business. And so for us, remember, we are running a business. I understand we want everybody to love us, a little goose fraba and have fun, and just give them everything. But ultimately, we've got a business to run, we've got retirement to plan for, mouths to feed, new equipment to buy. And so we have to run our business like any other business. So with that being said, think about this. I get a lot of pushback from photographers telling me that the package-based system, they don't like this concept of a package-based system. Here's what I want you to think about. When you go to McDonald's, when you go buy a new car, no matter where you go, you're exposed to packages. So when you go to McDonald's, I guarantee you don't order 2 cheeseburgers and a drink, you order a number 2, right? So consumers are well educated on this concept of packages. When you go buy a new car, when you go buy that new car, you're going to get, right, you're going to buy the base model and it's $9,999, whatever it is, and then you're going to have this option to add the upgrade package number 1, and that's going to come with the heated seats and the sound system, the sunroof and all that other stuff, even though half the things in that package you didn't necessarily want, right? There was one thing in there you wanted and you were like, oh, what the hell, it's close enough in price, I'll just buy the whole thing. Same concept applies in photography. And so our business is heavily structured around packages. And so in order for that to work, your a la carte price list has to be high enough to dissuade people from buying in the a la carte realm, right? Again, we're going to punish bad behavior. So 8x10s, 4x6s, 5x7s, wallets, all have to be priced the same price. So for us, we call those gift prints. And for us, we charge $50 for our gift prints. I know photographers who charge $150, but I also know photographers who are charging $10. If you're charging $10 for a 4x6, you're not going to be in business long. Or I guarantee you're struggling right now. And so you have to understand that even though you're buying that print for $2, right? Because we all know an 8x10 costs approximately $2 if you're buying it from one of the major labs. It's really costing you a lot more than $2. The cost is a lot more than just a piece of paper. The cost is all the time you spent driving to the location, taking the phone call, editing the picture, backing up the picture, wrapping the picture, shipping the picture off to the lab and getting it back. All these things cost money to do. And so you have to understand what your true cost of goods are for your portraits. And I guarantee you, they're a lot more than $10. So I would say this, if you're charging less than $25 for your gift prints, you're probably losing money. And so you got to step away and get that part of your business right. Now, once you get your a la carte pricing right, you're at a point where you can start driving them towards packages. Now, what I tell everybody to do in our seminars is create your a la carte pricing so that it's artificially high. And the reason we do that is not to be disingenuous with our clients or be sneaky with them, but if it's not artificially high, money's like water. It's going to follow the path of least resistance. And so if you allow them to buy 1 or 2 prints, it's going to happen. And we're a very soft sell. And so what we like to do is create this artificially high price point because we don't want them buying one print or one canvas, and then we offer discounts once they're in a package. So in our studio, an 8x10 is $50, but if they're in one of our packages, they might be able to get an 8x10 for $10 because they've hit a certain price point. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So the next thing I want to talk to you about are wedding packages. For us, we like to keep things simple with our clients. We have 3 wedding packages. At most, I would push it to 4. Some photographers I've worked with, they've got 5 wedding packages. There's absolutely no point in the world of having that many packages. You're going to confuse your clients. And so what we like to do is we create 3 packages: a base package, a middle package, and a top level package. And by the way, we're trying to sell each and every one of them. So a lot of photographers I'll meet with, they'll tell me, oh, you know, this top package, this is my lottery package. If somebody happens to buy it, you know, no one's going to buy it, but if they do, it's going to be like winning the lottery. That's ridiculous. If you're going to put a package on the table, you have to be trying to sell it. So only put packages down that you're okay with selling. And what do I mean by that? On your base package level, don't put a package on the table for less than you're willing to work for a day, because somebody just might book it. And if you price it too low, you're going to be miserable that you're tying up one of your wedding days for the lowest amount possible. So our base package is priced where, even though I don't want to sell it, if I do, I'm gonna be comfortable with the money I'm going to be making. But here's the reality: we want all our clients to end up in our mid or top level package. And the only way to do that, the only way to allow that to happen, is to make the mid and top level package the most compelling package on the table. How do we do that? Well, that's by something called pull-through. Pull-through is a term that comes out of the corporate ranks, okay, but it's a term that, it's a concept, let's say, that's going to drive consumer behavior. So if I give away in my base package the digital negatives, a wedding album, parent albums, big prints, I'm gonna come to your house, wash your car for the next 4 months. If I do all these things in my base package, there's absolutely no way I'm gonna get you into my mid and top level package. There's no incentive for you to go there. And so what we do, these items are called pull-through. So if you're a wedding photographer, pull-through is gonna be the wedding album, maybe an engagement session, the digital negatives, and the number of hours that you're gonna include. So these 4 items alone can structure your packages. We don't put prints in our packages. There's no reason to. Time, album, negative, and engagement shoots. Those are the 4 things you can use to get clients up and spend more money with you. So what should be in your base package? Base package should be maybe 6 hours a time, okay? 1 photographer, a wedding album. I always believe in giving the client a wedding album as a final deliverable, but not a good album. It should be a kind of a base, maybe a coffee table book. That'd be a great start for a package. Now you can throw some other things in there to add fluff, like maybe some 60-day web gallery, an engagement session, a host of other things, but those are the main pull-through items that should be there. Let's go to our middle package. That's where the digital negatives should be. Why? Because we know that all our clients want their digital negatives. And I'm okay giving it to them, but they're gonna have to pay a premium for them. And so in that middle package, we're gonna have an upgraded leather album. It's a lay flat album. We're gonna have 8 hours of coverage, right? The average wedding takes 8 to 10 hours. And we're gonna have those digital negatives in there. And those are gonna be the things that pull the client from that base package into that middle package. Well, now let's jump into our top package, right? This is that, as you know, some photographers refer to as that lottery package. But for me, I'm trying to sell that all the time. In that package, I'm still gonna have an album, but it's gonna be a big album. Maybe it's a 12 by 18 in size album. It's gonna have digital negatives, but this one might have 10 hours of coverage. Maybe it even has all day coverage, okay? The digital negatives, an engagement session, a bridal session, right? So a bridal session is, maybe it's trash a dress or a boudoir session, but this package is gonna be fully loaded with items for the client. And this is gonna be the way that we pull our client from package A to package B to package C. And along those lines, when you're presenting this stuff to clients, do not present them with the smallest package first. You wanna present them with your most expensive package first. The psychology of the sale, it's much easier for a client to come down in price than it is for them to go up in price. And so once they see your most expensive package, it's easier for them to gravitate towards that middle package. But if you show the cheapest package first, man, you're gonna have a hell of a time getting them to that top level package. Again, it's all in the psychology of the sale. So I hope that helps you guys with your pricing strategy. Obviously, as a newbie or an established studio, there's a lot of information there to swallow for sure. But I'm telling you right now, pricing is foundational to your business, and it has to continuously be pruned. and reworked year after year. It's something that in our business we look at every 6 to 12 months, and we've been in business quite a number of years, and we still take care and check our pricing all the time. So I hope that helps, and we'll see you on the next episode.